Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to Let's Build a Vet Clinic, part 4, somewhere? Yeah, 4, I just scrolled up in the comments. Yeah, part 4. Hey, welcome back. So last time we sort of redid the reception area and moved the bathroom about. We did a lot of layout work, put in some columns, which now that it's been a little while, in retrospect don't make a lot of sense. Not because that some people are saying it makes the place cramped. I don't think that it does. I think it looks really good down here, but the place that doesn't make sense is up the top. Because I was like looking at it, I'm like, they're just in the middle of nothing. It's like this kind of pointless. It doesn't make any sense. If you're going to have columns, they should probably be supporting this wall here or the ones further back that way. But I want to keep, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the columns on this side because I think these make a lot more sense anyway. They're sort of supporting this whole structure on that side of the building, and then it also continues up and there's actually a wall there, so it looks like, you know, it's actually, you know, doing something. And I'm just going to remove the ones on this side because, well, quite frankly, I was looking at it. If we go into live mode, there it is, and then cameraman mode, which if you don't know, press tab, you can jump into that. If we go here and then look this way, it's like just you can't see anything. Like it's just the columns are in the way, and then you look up, you're like, oh, I wonder what these columns are supporting. Oh, nothing. Cool. So I think we're gonna get rid of that side, but we'll keep the other one. So then we sort of get best of the both worlds because there's a lot of comments saying it's it made it a bit cramped, but then there's a lot of people as well saying that they liked the way that they sort of turned out and the columns looked. What is going on? Oh, I guess because it's part of the other room. Okay, I see. Oh, that's so weird. So, wait, what? Hold up. Actually, let me go back. Yeah, so I think this way we sort of get best of the both worlds. You know, I get to keep the columns because I do like the columns. Don't get me wrong. I like the look at them, but not on this side. They look good on the other side, I think, and they make more sense on the other side. So let's roll with that. So we're going to remove these. Oh, good. I can just do that. Should be okay. All right, cool. So that removes that bit, and then we'll move down. Oh, hang on. Oh god, this is kind of annoying to remove. I didn't know it would be this fiddly to try and remove these things. There's that one. This one should be a bit easier. Oh god, why did it leave a hole? Come on. Damn it. Alright, did this room... Wait, this is not even a room? Oh, that's so strange. Hang on, let me put it back. Is this... No, this is just not a room at all. These are, which is fine because there's things there. This section here should be a room. I'm not sure why it's not. Hello? Would you like to be a room? Ah, there we go. Let me do it like this, and then I'm going to replace that to fix a room. So you learn a lot of things. Oh, actually, you know what? That's probably going to... I'll remove this bit first, just so we don't mess anything up. Then remove this bit. Oh, yeah, remove floor. And then we still have a room. Beautiful. I think we'll have to remove the ceiling. Oh no, the ceiling's already gone. Fantastic. Okay, so that's going to be that. That's now a room, so that's actually a usable space in terms of working with it easily, which is good. That's there. We're going to go down. We're going to remove this column. Actually, the thing is, I kind of like this column in terms of, I don't know, just adds a nice bit of architecture to the space. I think what I could do, there's potential to do something here. Let me try this out. Bear with me while we try this out. I was thinking if we get an archway... much like this, move objects obviously, put it here and put it there, then it almost looks like some sort of little brick archway that's sort of been built in. I really wish we could have a proper like brick archway kind of thing going on here. It'd look cool. It's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know that it's strictly necessary. I mean, it's definitely not strictly necessary. There's no reason for it, but it's a kind of a cool element. You know what? I'm going to get rid of it. I like that idea. Maybe I'll have to use that in another build somewhere because it's just not going to work there. just clogging it up too much. Now, I do like the separation here with this, but I don't think I wanted to do a whole column because I just liked it. I like it being, you know, you sort of walk in, check in there, then you sort of go around to the sort of seating area and it keeps it nice and separate. Maybe we do, you know what? Maybe we do a roof over this, like this. So this is just part of the area above. Whoops. So it's just part of this section here. Like that. So then it's sort of covered in at that point, and then, you know, uncovered there. Oh, also, yeah, let's do some roofs on the bathroom. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why I didn't do a roof on the bathroom last time. Did I consciously decide I don't want to do a roof here, or did I just not do one and I didn't really think about it? Wait, does this have a ceiling? No, it's a floor. That should be a room, not a build floor. There you go. Now, people did say, they're like, oh, do a thing there, because Katrina would be able to stand up here and look in. The thing is, if you're standing here at regular human height, well, I guess sim height, which is about, oh god, hang on, let me zoom out a little bit. Where's the door? So I'm not going to be this tall for one, probably be about Maybe here or a little bit higher. Let's say we're about here. You're not going to be able to see in anyway because it's too far down. The toilet's on the inner wall down the bottom there, so you're not going to be able to see it. So that, I mean, that's not really an issue. But at the same time, we also don't really want to have an open toilet stall to the rest of the building for obvious reasons, for many reasons. Not because of, I don't think it's because of, you know, people peering in, because I don't think you're going to be able to see in, but mostly because, you know, just it's probably not a good thing to have open. I will continue the sort of roof line here like this, even though there's obviously nothing there, but we'll do that. I want to keep the other rooms open though. I still like the sort of open feel to the place, to this sort of midsection, which I quite like. Now, so remove those. I'm going to keep that column. We're going to remove this column. We don't need that anymore, so let's go. Bye-bye. When did that wall change to nothing? I don't know. Was it just then, or did it do it before? So I'll go there. I'll go there. Okay. Now this one, actually, there was a good suggestion for this bathroom stall anyway. Instead of having this weird 3-tile one, but although it has changed now because we don't need to do that anymore. So I'm going to go like this and like this. And then instead of doing a door, because once you've got a door, you've got a gym. Instead of doing that, I'm going to get out a regular door. What? A regular door? An archway. That's definitely not a regular door. I'm going to get archway and put a litter box in here because I think that was a good suggestion of where we could put one anyway, because I don't think we really had a location for one at the moment, did we? No, we do not. Where is my other one, actually? It is there. I'm going to just copy that. That's going to go now in here. So that's where the cats can go. So you can go to the bathroom and your cat can go with you. How nice is that? Lovely. Okay, the other suggestion, which I quite like... Wait, I haven't finished removing the columns yet. Let me do that. Let me finish up this first. Remove that. I don't know why that moved along with me. Did it delete anything else or just that? No, I think it was just that. Okay. Alright, so the other suggestion was to actually move the staff room over to here, which I think makes a lot of sense. 100% that makes a lot of sense, moving that over this way. Those litter boxes. Oh, I had them there. Well, anyway, we'll keep one of them in case we need another one. Was to move the staff room over here. Let me have a look. Where is that comment? Because it had a few good suggestions. Looking for the comments. Oh yeah, I think you should move the staff room behind the reception and make the staff room the surgery room and add another entrance on the other side. So basically move the staff room here, then we can move the surgery room here, and then have an entrance here. So we have an entrance along the boardwalk, which makes, not the boardwalk, along the sort of town center, and then we already have the boardwalk entrance outside, which I think makes a lot of sense. So then we have the nice entrance over that way, which has got beautiful windows out to the water, and then you have the sort of entrance from the street corner here to get in there, which I think makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and do that. And there was also a lot of comments. that was the other sort of popular comment was, you know, people not liking this floor. And I remember this happening last time I built the vet clinic too. When I did the last one, the Wags vet clinic, on a live stream at the time. And I had that sort of flooring, and I really like that flooring because I think it fits with the sort of theme of the vet clinic. Anyway, so this time around, we have this sort of flooring again. And you guys are like, no, change it back to the wood. It looks so much better. Plus, there's wood, there's like vinyl wood flooring, so it could just be vinyl, which is something that for some reason I don't know. I didn't really think about that, but also I should have, because my parents' house has it, and also the apartment I live in has it, and it like has the, you know, the air quotes wood flooring, but it's actually just vinyl flooring. So I don't know why I didn't think about that, but anyway. I do still like the idea of... Oh, and also there's people suggesting that the wood flooring could actually just be tiles that look like wood, which is also something that exists. I do like the idea of this flooring, though. I don't know. I still like it. I do. Is that the right height? Yeah, I think so, roughly. I'm just sort of moving the stuff over, and then we'll figure out where everything goes. So we're going to get a little kitchenette in here. Now, actually, do we want to have some windows on this side? Does that not need windows? No, I don't think that needs windows, because it is just supposed to be a big factory kind of thing. So I don't think it needs windows. Because we have big windows right here anyway, so it's probably fine. Now, there was actually something else about the... You know what? No. Let me do one thing at a time. Let me move this first. Right, so we need to move... Oh, these are just more counters. Okay, well, let me move these out of the way. Oh, I had them set up as like an island facing that way. Okay, that's fine. I would love it to line up with the wall easily, but I have to do it a little bit manually here. Just fine. There you go. Line that up. And then line this one up with that one. That should snap automatically. And then, do we have a bin? Oh, we do have a bin. I can just put that right... Actually, you know what? Is there a... What's the corner piece on this one like? Oh, hang on. I'm going to need it to go the other way because... I got it facing inward. Hang on. What does the other corner piece look like? Oh, hang on. That's going to be weird because it's sort of going around a corner and then it's like designed to continue on. Okay. What does the end piece look like? Oh, yeah. That's actually, you know what? That's actually like almost perfect. Like it's almost in line with that. And it almost is enough. I think this kitchenette's probably too big though. I'm going to be honest. Like for this place, that should be okay with the bin there. It's probably too big. I think what I might do is actually move this here. Actually, move sink there. Get rid of that one. Move this in. Maybe we can move this. Wait, can this go in here? Oh, it can. Okay, that will go there. Move this in. Move that bit. There we go. It gives us a bit more space. Just because I don't think it needs to be that big. We still have counter space, a sink, and all that. There was a suggestion to do a vending machine in here as well, but I don't think that's particularly necessary. Just because. I mean, we've got a fridge. We have a whole kitchen, so I don't think we really need a vending machine. I mean, we could do, but I think it's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. Oh, actually, the other idea was to replace... Oh, you know what? No. Stop going through ideas, me. Let me just do one thing at a time. All right, so little stools and stuff here. I might just sort of put it there-ish. I don't know where these are going to go. I don't really have a lot of room here, it turns out. Let me move this. Okay. This could definitely go here. We can definitely get one there. We can definitely get one here. I mean, we don't really need 3 of these. We had 3 just because I told them all to do work at the same time. So I can get them around the corner there. And then we could get one over here. Well, let's get it. Actually, we need a staff door, first of all. We don't have any access to this point at all. This is not going to be a glass door because it is a staff area. So maybe we'll just have like a regular wooden door. I'll put it here, though. Like that. So that darker door. Yeah, actually, while I'm here, there was a suggestion to change this to, I think, maybe like the... like a more brown sort of color to go a little bit better with everything else. I think was the idea, especially because that's already brown. I think that was a suggestion there. Let's see. Bookcases in the break room. I don't know that that is a good idea in terms of just sort of filling out the stuff. Maybe use lockers instead of tall black cabinets in that corner. It goes along with the staff only theme too. Oh, here. We could do that. Actually, that's... maybe. Hang on, what do the lockers look like? Lockers. Well, I don't really want it... because, I mean, these lockers definitely look more like something, you know, like in a changing room rather than... These are supposed to kind of be more like filing cabinet style, I think. So, you know, just a bunch of files and all that in there. So I might just do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then, so here, I mean, here we could do like lockers. Let's do them on this little side here. Because then it's sort of just around the corner. You can't see it from the front. Black lockers there. I mean, you can't see it from the front. Huge window right there. But that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter if they see that. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. That's just a... Well, we could put a curtain over it, maybe. Do we want to do... We could do a smaller... Why did I end up using a... Oh, I think we used to have larger windows there, didn't we? I think that was the case. We'll just do that. We'll have those. A little bit of privacy. Okay, so then this guy, well, I think this table should definitely go over here then. I don't think we need 4 chairs. Let's go 3. Maybe like that or something. And then over here, we could even put this thing that we already had. There you go. I don't know what's going to go on that. Now, we did have a little couch set up with a radio. I don't know that we have room for that. I also don't know where these are going to go. Maybe we just have this as an extension of the kitchen. We can have one there. I'll have them along this wall at the back. I think if we line these up one by one, these should still work. I mean, I guess we'll find out if they do. So we could easily have them there and then have seating area here. I mean, this staff room is definitely smaller than before. I just don't know how to... That really closes off the space, though, is the problem. It's just a... I mean, we could definitely get rid of that section or move that further this way. Although, actually, that would block the window, so not really. Or we move... Maybe the table would be better in this section. Especially because it's next to the window, it seems a little nicer. And then we could have the couch sort of in the same area that we had before, where we're sort of backing onto the kitchenette section. Move this. I don't know, there for now. Okay, so then we had a little radio thing, which I guess it doesn't need to be on a huge table like this. Or we could just move... It was also suggested, actually, that we have a window for the aquarium, which would be cool. But then I don't know where the lockers would go. Okay, let's say couch there. Let's, let me copy that. Let's get a small table. I mean, it doesn't really need to be anything fancy. It could just be like this in the corner. Or it could just be... can a radio go on that? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Okay, no. The thing is, it could just be like this, because it doesn't need to be anything too special. Put it that way. It sort of runs along the length of the couch. And then let's get out like a little armchair as well. So I feel like there should be like another chair here. Which one is this? This is the Parenthood one. Okay, is there a Parenthood one for that? Or does that not? Does that have a matching one? I don't know that it does. It has this, but I don't think that's really a matching one. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We just pick whatever we want, really. Well, let's go... I mean, it's just white, so really anything's going to go with it. I did like this. I mean, this one does match quite well, even though this is concrete, and I don't think that's supposed to be concrete. Maybe it is. I don't know. No Time for Love Seat. That's actually a really good title, because this is a workplace, so... It's also very, very white. Did I change it? Did I have different walls in the other room? Is that what was the case? Oh, I did. I was going to say, that's because this looks super white in here. Like, like way too much so. It's because I had different walls. There we go. We had a plant. We had this thing floating as well. Look at that. It's beautiful. We can get... When we get this... Oh, we get it here. Right by the coffee machine and on the fruit. Nice. Okay, let's do that. And then... We had that light. We had these lights. We had there's a lot of little decorative stuff in here. Well, I think this chair should not go there because it's not really room for that. Let's put this in the corner. And then we'll just get a little side table with the radio on it. That's probably what we'll have to do. And then I'll get this plant because I think this will go well in the corner. I'm just going to scale it down a little bit so it doesn't like sort of clip through the walls. That's not bad. Okay, that goes there. Then I don't think we're going to be able to fit this anywhere. Let's get a smaller table. So one that's like thinner than what all these are. I mean, something like that would be fine. And then have it... Oh. Does this actually not place on that? Are you kidding? Oh, that's dumb. Let's place it myself. There you go. Okay, get rid of that. It just feels so cramped though. And it's because it is cramped. But we don't have a lot of room to work with. You know what? I think we need to use a different table than that. I think we have to use... Yeah, that table's too big. Like, any of these sort of side ones are going to be too big. It's really got to be something like a smaller sort of thing like that. It's too small. Oh, actually, let's just scale that down. A smaller radio on it. A little trolley thing. It just looks... Move that. Hang on, put this here. No, I can't use that. That looks stupid as hell. That looks so dumb. That's too big. Like these things are huge. Why are all these items so big? How about a little shelf? Let's go for a shelf. Obviously, it's not going to place on a shelf because nothing places on shelves in this game. Is that too high up? That's pretty high up, actually. Let's sort of bring it down to like what a coffee table would be. So about there. Is that the right? Is this like actually sitting on it? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's do that. So good there. Also frees up the floor space so we can actually keep the rug here if we want. Because it won't look like it's sort of clipping into anything, which is nice. We'll have it a little bit under the sofa like that. That's good. And then we can move those posters back over here. Get some motivational hang in there posters. There we go. So it spruces up that wall a little bit. That looks better. This little space here seems weird. I mean, maybe we could do a little chair over here. Have another chair there, maybe. And then... No, I'm not going to use that. Oh, I really should. It's a great plant. Let me get this guy. Let's get this guy behind, maybe. So about there. Obviously, I'll have to come forward a little bit. Actually, maybe I'll use a different chair. Maybe use like something like this. No, actually, I like that chair. I think that's good. That's alright that it sort of interacts with that a little bit. Move this here. Okay, so then we have, at least we have, you know, a little sofa seating area with the radio. There's a workspace at the back there. And then really the only thing that we're missing are the nice lights. So I'm going to actually remove the existing lights that we have in here because I want to see... Actually, you know what? I probably should... Oh, damn it. Probably should just keep these, otherwise we're going to lose a bit of money selling them. And if we need more lights, we'll always have them. Where is... Is there more? Oh yeah, one there. It's so hard to see them because they're tiny. Alright, there we go. Alright, so then these are going to be over here. So we're going to get one. I mean, I think directly above the kitchen is probably a good spot. And then we're going to get the other one. Maybe just over this sort of dining area there. So we get two of these sort of more decorative looking lights. And then we use these sort of light bulbs everywhere else, which I think add a little bit of charm to the space. So we'll keep using some of them. Maybe another one in the kitchen just around the corner here. Oh, actually, let's get that mirror as well. Which, somewhere that you could actually use it. Here, that's a good spot. There you go, on that wall there. Cool, alright, that works. And then, I'll leave those two lights there, because we're going to need to relight this room anyway. So this is going to become the surgery room. Which is still huge, by the way. It doesn't need to be this big. Like, that is massive. We're going to have to put some other stuff in here, because that's a little big. I do like the tiles, though. Let's keep the surgery room clean. The thing is, for a surgery room, I feel like it should have a roof on it, because it's supposed to be a little bit more put together. I mean, all of this is just going to end up with a roof on it. I don't want that, because this is supposed to be an open space at the lower level. I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be. Let's just leave it open. Let's keep it clean, though. Change the floor. Do I want windows to this room like this? Probably not. I think we'll change this. So this room will be a little bit more sort of contained. Get the orange door like we had on the others. Yeah, I guess we'll just get these lights. I probably shouldn't have moved the lights, actually. Now that I think about it. Where's my grid? Where do I hang these? So these ones are hung here. And how high up do I raise them? 2. Okay. So there, so it should be here. And it should be here. And obviously you can tell that the color of the light is different. So I'm going to have to reset the lighting color in here. Okay, those two are going to go there, back where they were, essentially, which is no problem. That's pretty much all we had in the surgery room, except for the room bar, which I guess I can move there. Yeah, there you go, put in the corner. So I think what we'll do as well is actually add in just some counters, much like everywhere else. So just have a huge section on the side to fill in many blank spaces. What were the little carts in that call that we have? What is this? When did this get just deleted? I don't know, but we'll keep it. Can't find object. Cool. Right, so let's go for decorations. And it was I believe it was a get to work decoration. Ones that are in the catalog, please. Show all. No, decoration, sorry. All. Was it a get to work one from the hospital? I feel like it was. Maybe it wasn't. What was it? It's like the tray with all the... Wait, hang on. No, wait. What am I doing? We have them here. Haha. It is a cats and dogs one. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was a get to work one, which is fine. Doesn't matter. We got it now. So it's going to go in this room. I'm also going to grab out the cabinets. This is also just going to be pretty standard. You know what I might actually do as well? Well, we'll have a few full cabinets in here. So there's a lot of implements all over the place. Got 2 like that. You know what we'll do? We'll go like this, but we'll make it a smaller one here, and then we'll continue around like this. Yeah, there you go. All the way along, lovely. It's just look. There's a lot of space if you need it. So a lot of space for cleaning up or whatever. Get a sink over there. This can go over this side. I wish I had like different implements on the top, but they don't. So, where should we put this? I feel like maybe over here. Oh, it doesn't scale up. That's unfortunate. I guess over here. Let's put it over here. Got the cat one there, and then I'll go. So this will almost be like a little. Oops. little desk setup. Actually, that was the other suggestion I was going to mention earlier, was to change like a lot of these stools over to actual like computer chairs, because then it looks like you can still use the computer, but they won't actually use them because they don't have the ability to, because these won't work on counters, obviously, which is a good idea. So I think I'm going to go through and do that, because I like the detail of having the stool there. But if we can avoid them actually using anything, that'd be much better. So I want black for out here. I guess I'll just go right there. Nice. I mean, the chairs look super low. Like, it's like, hey, buddy, do you want to raise your chair a little bit? But that doesn't really matter. It's more just for a visual, so that's good. And it'll prevent them using it, so that's all fine by me. Actually, these should have been white. I mean, we can leave them black, but if we're gonna keep with the scheme that we had before, they probably should be white. There you go. Lovely. Look at that. Good stuff. Now, so back over here, there's obviously like a lot of implements in that we can use. I'm gonna, whoops. Oh, God, I'm all over the place. I'm actually gonna have another sink over there. Have a lot of places to clean up. I'm gonna have those there. Decorations, clutter. Is there like some paperwork and files in here? Is that where we find that? Because that's really what I would like. Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to unlock it. bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. There we go. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at all the stuff I unlocked. I'm so good at the game. So I'm going to have like maybe just a file there. Maybe have some, all this sort of surgery. Why don't I just go flat against the wall? That's the only place I want to put stuff. And it never goes there. And I also just line up straight too. Come on. It's so annoying. That can go there. What's this? Proper picture platter. I mean, probably not the best thing to have in here. I have some treats as well. Might be useful if you need them. What else? How about some snacks as well? I don't know. Just, you know, all the sort of pet paraphernalia. Just get it in here. It makes sense, kind of. There you go. Cool. A box of files, maybe? I don't know. Actually, we should probably have a bin in here. That's probably a good call. Yeah, like why don't we get a large bin, actually? I like that, actually. Let's put it over here next to this guy. Because it's like, you know, get rid of all your waste, put it in there. Okay, so let's have a look. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's not supposed to be, like, super crammed in with stuff. Especially because it's just a surgery room. I might change the floor, though, to make a tile. So, I don't know. This whole room's tiled, so why don't make it all tiled? Maybe slightly bigger tiles than that. I don't know. I don't know that I like those tiles. You know what? And I don't know if I like anyone that likes those tiles either, so I hope you don't. No, those are more slatey sort of looking tiles. I want ones that would just be nice shiny tiles. That would be easy to clean. Not that it matters, but it should. None of these tiles. I want like these tiles, but like bigger. Like maybe, oh, actually maybe in stone. Wait, where is the this one? Like I want tiles this size, but white. I don't think that exists. Or am I blind? There's that. There's the Spade like sort of slatey stone kind of stuff. There's, how is that a tile? That's like, isn't that like rubber or something? Playground color. I mean, it could do concrete, I guess. How about metal? Could do metal tiles. I feel like I'm overthinking this, although that does look pretty good. And it's shiny. I do like that. Wait, oh, sheen. Oh, look at that sheen. Beautiful. It's like sheen. And I actually do like the contrast. You know what? Let's do that. I like it. All right, so I mean, that's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Let's go over this way now. So what we want to do, just get rid of this. We don't need this. Remove this wall. Open that up. Now, this is going to be another entrance around the back. So why don't we go for a door? I guess you got a door. You got a gym. It was suggested that we should just use this door, but... Oh, not that door. No, sorry, not that door. That door's too big. This door, but have it flipped the other way, just so you have the blue glass on the inside. Which is always a potential, because then at least it looks okay from the outside. But, I mean, if we ever look back the other way, then we'll always know. We will always know it doesn't look as good from the inside. But we could do that, which is not a bad suggestion. Big glass or, like, that kind of glass? I think maybe like that, just because it sort of matches the building a bit better. I don't know why we have this window there, though, because I feel like that didn't really go with anything. Now, do we have a window like these guys that is 3 wide? Or is that not? I mean, obviously we can get the matching window to that, but I want one that's like this. That doesn't really... I think we might be better off just going with this guy. Wait, that's not right. Oh, this level is smaller, isn't it? Oh, that's actually also annoying because... Oh, actually, what about this? You do this and make it sort of the brown. Oh, actually, I guess it would be that color. The only problem with that is the door is now this like black sort of framed door, which doesn't go with anything unless we did a similar sort of thing like we did around this side, which I think totally works. So maybe we do that. Maybe we sort of modernize the lower facade and then have the upper bit separate, because then at least we can... and I think it also adds a nice little bit of detail to the build. So let's do that. It was like laggy, just like trying to paint these walls. Oh, right there. Okay, so let's do a similar thing what we did on the other side. So I lined it up with that bit, we went all the way across, and that was the end of the story. And boom, Bob is your uncle. There you go. Keep this like that. And then I just use this guy. Then what else did I do? So I had... Do I have any fence there, or did I get rid of the fence? Oh, I do have the fence there. Okay. Then I use this floor trim. At least on this bit, and then just the front bit. Why does that look like it's a different color? That's really annoying. It's exactly the same, but apparently it's different. And then I did like a little raised flower bed kind of thing. So, well, I mean, we'll probably put flowers or something in it. So we've got to go down the bottom and do that again. So we can go here. And then there. Lovely. Here and then there. Lovely. I mean, it's a little bit different from the other side because that one's set back a bit more. This one is not, but it'll be okay. Oh, actually, I left that bit. Whoops. Okay, sorry. Sorry, my apologies. I really regret this decision. We here at James Turner do regret the decision to do that, but there's nothing we can do about it, so get over it. Okay. Is there any fence on that? I did leave the fence there. I might get rid of that. But for now, we'll just use this. Okay. So this is going to go here. Now, I don't know that I'm going to completely like change all the windows down the bottom. I really just wanted to build the separation in from the top was the idea. So, and also just get the same sort of entrance. Okay. That's good. So like, for example, I don't think I want to do these huge windows all along here, especially because these are exam rooms, so we don't really need all these big windows everywhere. Although, it looks like there should have been a window here. I don't know what happened to that. Or if that disappeared. Or that one. When did I get rid of those? And why? That's a more important question. I feel like those should have been there. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We can keep those. Or I guess we just change them to the more modern ones. And then just have the same curtains on it. Like, because then at least it would look like the other side. And have that sort of consistency to it. Which is no problems to me. And we could even, like the thing is, we could even have the curtains lower like this. And then still let the light in the top, because it's not like you need to close the curtains for nighttime and that. It's mostly just for privacy of people walking past, and no one's gonna be able to see over that anyway. So maybe we do that and just leave the light coming in the top. What do we think? Because we could do that. Although actually, I think we got to change these side windows, because if we're doing this whole thing down the bottom over here, this whole setup does not work. I think what really should be going on. I don't know what just happened. Oh, do I have multiple windows here? I do. From when I cloned the rooms ages ago. I think really what should be going on here, because if we think about this like what it used to be, and the idea behind this section on the side was they would be sort of like huge like garage rolling door entrances. And I think putting windows in that space makes sense, but maybe we just change up the way it was done. I don't think those windows were the right way. Maybe we go... I would love them being... all the way along. Maybe we could not do that. Maybe we do. If we just think of it. Dude, this is. We just need some sort of consistency. The problem is this gap is an annoying size. It doesn't really fit anything. We could do these windows and do the sort of same sort of thing. The problem is from the inside they might not look as good. However, if we then cover these with curtains, obviously remove those posters. Actually, hang on. Oh, I mean, it doesn't look too bad from the inside actually. But if we cover these with curtains, which I don't know, are there any curtains that even fit these windows? We might just have to do multiple smaller ones. Oh, we could do this actually. Are we getting to the realm of too many curtains though? Is that like where is that the threshold we're now crossing? I mean we had blinds there before. Maybe we do that again. Maybe that's the go ahead. Because we can still have the blinds, because then you can at least have it open like that from there. I think there's a huge inconsistency between all the different levels. Like, I think we need to change these windows up here, which is an issue for another moment. But I think if we're just looking purely at the bottom section, I think we're getting somewhere now. So what I want to do while we're here, so this would have had, like, let's say that this was going to be like a garage entrance type thing. It would have been like all concrete or all tarmac for, you know, trucks or cars or whatever's going in there. Whatever the previous use was, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe we'll go for a darker one though. Is there like I really would like a more distressed, like cracked one, you know? But that doesn't really, actually, are there? Crack. There's none of these, like, they need to create these, but to go on the ground. Like, you know how good that would be if this placed on the flat floor? I don't think that exists. Unless, I guess the only place that it could be would be rugs. They have, like, dirty paws. Dirty paws. And that. They really need to have some, unless I've missed it. What's in here? Nope. They need cracks for the ground. I need ground cracks. Where my crack at? It's addictive. No, they don't have any. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, we could. Oh, actually, maybe we do a brick like that, which I guess was supposed to be this one here. Problem is, it's like really bright between the bricks. Is there one that's like a little? Oh yeah, maybe like that's a bit better. It's different to that, but let's go with this. So then this would have been the space, and then the idea is like I want to turn this into like something new. Like so, this would be. The only problem is. If it was going to be like a dog park or like a kennel area, the entrance for it cannot be from any of these spaces because it's all blocked off. Like we couldn't. I mean, ideally we'd have a hallway entrance. That's why it would have been better to have it on that side of the building. But we haven't designed the building that way. Like so, because obviously we could have turned this into a hallway very easily, but we can't just move it over this way because. Well, actually, wait. Why can't we just do that? There's no reason we couldn't do that. Oh, well, actually, the kind of the reason for it is, yeah, no, okay, sorry. The reason we can't do that is because, like, say that these used to be big roller doors, you know, you'd back up trucks to or something. I mean, it's not that big of a space here, and maybe not trucks. Maybe like sort of larger vans or box trucks or something like that. If it was further over this way, then there's no room for the trucks. So... that my idea is like this would have been redeveloped. Like so we bought the vet clinic, then we're redeveloping it into a different space. So then we decided to go back and put in, you know, some nice little planters and that or something. Like that's kind of my idea behind it. So stuff like this. So we'll have to figure out where the entrance goes later on. Can this go a little bit closer? It can. Perfect. And here and then like this. And then we just duplicate, put it the other way. Remove that, and then we have a little circle. And we go remove fence, and then the idea here is now we have like a little circle planter, which is beautiful. Now, does this go in the center of that? It doesn't quite centralize with that. Maybe what we do, can I just do that? Yeah. Let's go one here and then one here. Is that right? Yep. And then change that and that. And then this becomes two little raised like garden beds or something or whatever. And then, well, really, I would probably want... I don't know how to do this actually. Well, actually, let's say, so maybe we have a parking lot maybe here instead. So maybe don't do that. We can keep this one further back. Maybe let's have one. Put that there. Let's say this is a parking lot on this side. So then let's use... There's no other... Oh, actually, you know what we could use? Is it a statue? What is it? No, maybe it's a pool decoration. The thing from... Is it Sparta? This thing. No, it's from... Oh, it is Sparta. Use this for parking spots. Hell yeah. So we use this to draw lines. So let's say you have a car here. You could probably squeeze 2 in. I mean, it might be a bit of a tight fit. You can get a small car in there. It's fine. So parking spot there and there. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we'll have the same thing over this side. Now, do we have... How big do parking spots... I know in like Sims 2 and that they used to be... Oh, hello. They used to be like... Cars used to be like 3 wide, so that's a real tight fit. And I don't know how long they would be. I don't even know if you could fit a car in this space. Where's Katrina? There she is. Let's get a car, because that's how I... Toy car. No, you know what? Just type car. It's gonna be easier. Wow, there's a lot of results for car, apparently. Okay, so if we were to have a car that would fit this space... That's a really bad one. Let's use this one. A car that fit this space, it would be... Let's say it would have to be like that. Which, to me, looking at it right now, looks way too small, you know? Let's get Katrina next to it. Please, hurry up. Boop, there we go. Alright, build mode. Now, what is the deal? What's the deal with cars? Actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Like, obviously, it's a more sporty kind of car. The scale doesn't look horrendous. I mean, it's a very strange car in terms of the height. I think it might need to be a little bit bigger, though. Let me try some other ones as well. Hang on. What about the... no, not that one. The pickup. Because that's usually a good judge. Because that should probably be about her height. Look at the wheels. That's probably about the scale that we'd want. Which, in that case, that car's not too far off. Like, I don't know how close these are to what an actual car scale would be. We're judging it based on looks, which you should never do, by the way. Never judge something based on looks. But in this case, we are. Yeah, well, in this case, we very quickly found out we don't have enough room for cars to park here. Because if it were to go here, first of all, that's the world's thinnest spot. Second of all, if you have 2 cars back to back, you can't get out. All right, so what we're going to do instead is, let's do it this way. Oops, sorry, this way. Rather than having them on the sides, we can do this. Because you can see, yeah, 3 tiles wide. Have them like this. About there, is that right? I know that is actually lined up to there. So we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so let's do that instead. Right, let me move these out of the way. It's just because there's definitely not enough room to do it the other way. So this is going to go here. God, these are actually really annoying to move. The kind of weird thing about these is because they do light up at night, they look really bright. But during the day, it means it's good because you can see them really easily. Which is kind of the idea of this. I mean, the other thing is we could just use this. Maybe this would be better. The thing is, I felt like this would be too thin. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's exactly the same. You know what? Let's use this. Where are those? Let's get rid of these. Just because at least at nighttime, this doesn't glow. Because if you go to nighttime, that's like that's like so bright. Like it shouldn't be that bright. If these are painted lines, I guess the only issue with using the fence, which we might encounter, is if we get up to the edge of the lot, we won't be able to have any there. So I want to go there. There. Oh, actually, we're not going to get to the edge of the lot, so that's actually perfect. I might actually not have that there. The spaces might stop about there. So the spot's going to be there. So I'm going to have 3 spots. I have a car here. And I just want to have 3 cars to... I don't know. I feel like having 1 spot empty doesn't look as good. Yeah, it's a really busy vet clinic, you know? It's pretty exciting. Now, let's use this weird little one. Oh, I just made it even smaller. Whoops. Here we go. Now, this is actually a really weird car. It's like super tall, but like a weird... It's not really wide. What was the other one? Hang on. We have like a van and we have... I think that's kind of it for choices. There's very few toy cars in this game. Let's just do that. Alright, so this color can be blue. They have the same colors, which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's just do that. Alright, so this, I want to just give it a slight angle. Because anyway, not everyone's going to be parking perfectly straight. Now, do we have... Ooh, I need like a little parking thing. Oh, look at this. Hello. I mean, that's not ideal. It's a little low. Should definitely be higher than that. Okay, maybe not that one. But that was close. Is there something that we could use? If they had this, but it didn't have the top bit on it, so it's just this, and we could scale it down, that'd be like perfect. Also, we're running out of money. Let's rotate some more. How about 100,000? Boom. Beautiful. What could we use? What could we use? Is there actually? What about a fence? That'd probably be a good call. That's a little big. What about this? That's way too big. Actually, what about this one? I just don't like the little poles on the end. I think an item would probably be better. What about we... No, we can't use that. What about wall decoration? What about... Oh, what about this? It's a little strange. That would be a very bad design because that would... your bumper is not supposed to hit it. Your wheels are supposed to hit it. What about a wall decoration? Is there any wall decorations that would fit nicely? Potentially this. A little tall still though, isn't it? And then that's a little too small because that's only one tile. That's also too small and too tall. Damn, it's so close. So close to like working, you know? Do you ever notice how sometimes things are really close to working? Do you ever notice how these things sometimes just work out for us? We're looking for a parking barrier. You know what? Okay, it's not going to happen. So let's not worry about it. Let's just do this. Oh, it would be nice to have that there. I would like to have... Okay, so let's say... Well, not let's say. This is our parking spot. Just do that. Oh, it's raised up. That's not what I want to happen. What we need to do to prevent that is build from the middle. There you go. Right. Bins, actually, would be a good... That would be a good place to put them here. We have one random one there, which we don't need anymore. For some reason, my nose is like blocking up right now. I'm trying to prevent it from doing that. Right, let's get them. I don't know. We'll get a few of them here. We got like a little array of bins or something. Yeah, right there. Why not? Cool. All right, so that's gonna go there, and then so this area would turn into like the, I guess, kennel or dog park area. Maybe this can go a different way instead. Maybe have this in the middle here. Well, I don't want to use up too much space. Like I want to have like a little pedestrian area in terms of just benches and that around here. I think that'd be nice. And then maybe from this point backward. And I wanted to have that as like a little centerpiece to it. And then this point backward, maybe that becomes the sort of pet kennel area. Or the dog park or whatever. But it's like sort of a kennel because it's attached to the vet. So maybe like, oh, hang on. Maybe like this. And then get rid of that flooring. And that bit there. So then this is sort of part of that area. This is this area over here. This is too big now. I think we might as well just make that a bit smaller. Can we get... I don't know what to do with this now. I want to use it as like a little cool seating area, but the circle thing is not going to work, I don't think. We could do semicircles. I don't know. Let me get rid of that. It's not going to work. I think I have to do a different design there. All right. So let me know what you think about this new revision. So obviously we did the sort of staff room there. We moved the surgery room over there. We now have the entrance down that way, which actually I might do. Should we have? I mean, I think we got to. This hallway's a little strange. Maybe we need to do something about that. Probably. So we go through here. So I can enter on this side too. I guess. Imagine walking into a vet clinic and you just see like Roombas driving around. Is there vet clinic item? No, what I need is to go decorations. Well, what I really need is my nose to stop blocking up. And then I want like a sign that maybe says, hey, reception through this way. Because you'd walk in and be like, where the hell am I? Where am I? Why am I here? No, just like a little... Now, actually, I think there's a lot of good signs in Get to Work, because that's when we had all the retail stuff added. So let's go packs, Get to Work, all. Let's have a look what we got. Something like kind of like that, but doesn't look too much like... Oh, yeah, something more like this, but not like clearly a clothing sign. Is there one that like looks like it could be like directions? maybe that could look like a direction sign. Maybe those like arrows or something. I mean, they're not, but you know what I mean. Like it's just supposed to be like saying, "Hey, welcome, reception, straight through, straight ahead," kind of thing. And then obviously we'll have to redesign that a little bit. But let me know in the comments down below what you think, what we should change, what you like. Oh, and ignore this section of the lobby because we still haven't done that. Obviously, this side's a little bit more complete. Oh, let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. The surgery room is there now. We got a roof on the bathroom. We haven't really touched the upstairs, so don't worry about that. But I guess what do you think about the entrance on this side? We still have to work on a new sign for this place at some point too. But I think it's coming along. Got this new facade. That door on the side's this whole side's a little weird. I think we need to do something with that. Got a little parking lot on this side as well. Really wish we could change the flooring here so it looked like you'd actually drive in. That'd be lovely. Can't do that. But let me know in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. And have an awesome day.